Yo, what's up everyone? It's your boy Sparrow Talkz, and this is my TBGV section with Gospel Entertainment Network. Stay tuned. Okay, Bami Ayuba Ibrahim, but then the whole world knows me as Sparrow Talkz, and I am a citizen of Kaduna State, and I'm a student and an artist, pidgin poetry, pidgin rap, storytelling, and lots of other things. Well, like that's like many years ago. I remember I started in Greenhouse, that Kaduna State University main campus. I was with my friend invited me, and then I went. I saw people doing rap, people doing music. Before then, I was just a fan of MI because I loved rap because of MI Abaga, and then I got to meet Spokesman. So I started listening to Spokesman, and Spokesman became my favorite. And then from there, I realized I could just sit and write. And so I started writing rap. But then I now realized that rap required beats, and then I cannot say everything I want to say in rap because of the time frame for rap music. So I decided to switch to poetry. So I turned everything to a line and a verse and stanza, like that. I just started doing poetry. Well, for a typical Kaduna boy, I think first thing I had was my mom. My mom never, my mom believed it has to be school. My mom loved school, so she said, nah, you cannot be doing this. What is there? How much will this bring to the table? You need a life, you need this, you need that. So the first challenge was the background I came from. I think it was later, towards the end, my mom started seeing the light. But she started believing it. Okay, yeah, this is it. This is your passion. You love it. So just do it. And then the other thing is the society. You know, people love beats. People love to hear sound, and then they want to shake their head or dance. Well, poetry is very, very. I think even in Kaduna now, we cannot really say the poetry society has really evolved massively because of the acceptance, the general acceptance. People used to think poetry is just a boring thing because there's no beat to it, there's no sound, so people don't like to just sit and listen to somebody talking. But through the years, we've tried putting all work with some set of other guys that are doing amazingly well in poetry. And I think right now, Kaduna is seeing the light in poetry, and they are now getting to enjoy poetry for what poetry is. And so I can say society, and then another challenge is money. I think most poets in Kaduna, they don't really record their stuff because when going to record in the studio, people are thinking, you have to go and record in the studio when it's just like 3 minutes. You're going to, and you're just going to talk. It's not like the producer is going to make a great beat for you or anything. But you're paying almost the same money with an artist who is an Afro artist or rap artist. So money is another thing I faced as challenge because then I just had to focus on school. So my mom only gave me money for school. So the money became another challenge until I started doing other side hustle and side work. Then I had to get money to record my own stuff. Well, I think it's one at a time. The first one you said, okay. I think one thing that has been a leverage for me has been good and quality relationship with people. I've had good relationship with people through the years. You hardly hear me involved in any fights with anybody. I don't have that energy. So I just see any opportunity. If I meet somebody, I just see opportunity to make a friend. So I make a friend, and that stood for me. And then that has helped me to stand because through the years, when some people just go quiet and then people don't even listen to them again, people don't even invite them for events. Well, this is me. I'm still here and I'm still doing this, and through the years I've learned to be consistent in my work, always looking out to push out good quality stuff, and there's always a message in whatever piece or whatever song I'm dishing out. So people always look out to listen to me more. When they hear that Sparrow is coming to this event, they want to listen, they want to come because they know that I don't do below quality stuff, all thanks to God Almighty, and then the power of the gospel that He has given and poured into me. I think those are the things that have made me be able to stand my ground through the years. Well, I think the collaboration I've had, I'm not much of a collabo guy, but I think the feature I featured Logic the Pro. I featured Logic the Pro in one of my poems, which is Sky Daddy. So I featured Logic the Pro and Nen, Lady Nen. So I think the piece, the poem went viral, and people just listen to it. Anytime I go for an event, people want me to perform Sky Daddy, and that was it. But I'm not much of a collabo guy. I do only single, and then my biggest single has been Yawane. That has been the song. That was the song that brought me to the light. Until today, Yawane is still an anthem. Anywhere I go, if I say let's do Yawane, it's a vibe, like that. People fought against me. I really don't know. I probably say maybe they are underground because I don't know them. When I'm somebody that focuses on positive energy, so I hear side gossips. You know, I hear people gossiping. Don't bring Sparrow to your show. Sparrow, come and shine. Sparrow, come on. I just laugh because it's the gospel, and to me, it's not a competition. So I don't do fights. I don't even pay attention to people who fight. But when I see people talk online, I've seen people talk online, I've seen people post stuff online, and they're indirectly referring to me. But since you cannot call my name, then it's not me. So I don't pay attention to that. You get? I'm a violent person, not like violence. I love violence because I'm somebody that if you do anything, if you move funny with me, I respond. I respond immediately and then I move. I just respond and move. So, but as long as they're talking to me directly, I don't even take it too hard. I just say, this guy is a clown. Like that. So, if there's anybody fighting against me, I don't know. But they're still on the ground, so I think they should maybe have to come up first. My biggest support. Well, through the years, let me go back from way back. I think this set of people I'm going to mention are people that have had great impact in my life. I'm not going to lie. One of them is Moms Miwada. She was the first person that asked Sparrow, you can perform this thing, you can do this thing. And then I have my first, when I recorded Yawane, there was LQ's Pro who produced the beat. And then Future who mixed and mastered. Then there was Dicey Flows. Dicey Flows was the guy that was like pushing. And then we finished up the song and we did it. And then Godfrey Guard has been a huge support through the years. I can never ever forget Godfrey Guard. He has been the main guy. And then my Pastor B, she's one woman that has never ever relented. Like even before knowing me as a church member, she has always pushed me to do beyond my capabilities. And then I have, of course, my best friend Moses. He's not an artist, he doesn't do art, but he always like, guy, you go blow. He's always there, and his moral support is huge. And then I have a lot of people. There's Rhymebox, there's IBI, there's Pastor Dami Drums and his wife. Amazing people. And then, like, if I start calling people, the name is Choke. Like, the name is Choke. There's Pastor C. These are people that have looked to me, and then they look to me, and then they've said, Kai, you're going towards the light. And they've pushed me towards the light. And the more they push, the higher and higher I go. They are my friends. There's Dora. There's Othniel. There's Obed. There's Notes and Harmony, a choir that have always been with me in Kafanchan. They're always turning up for me. Then there's Highest Dimension in Kaduna. So like I said, I have good relationship with a lot of people that, if I start to call the list of people that have supported me through the years, you're going to marvel at the kind of people I've met. And then recently I met Remas. I don't know if you know Remas. He's a gospel artist too. And we had a section with him, and the moral support. If there's something I don't take lightly, is moral support. You might not give me money or anything, but there's moral support. And as long as you can be able to influence somebody's emotional capability or mental thinking, I think it is a much greater impact than even money or material thing. So these are people that through the line, They've been great support. That anytime, because regard if he has an event, just tell me, yo, what's up? Get ready. We're turning up this place. And I'm like, yes, boss. I will turn up. My pastor B, anytime. She's just there. Shout out to them. I love you all. I came across this verse, 1 Chronicles chapter 5. And then you're talking about Reuben, the son of Jacob. He was the firstborn initially, but then, you know, he did some funny things. You get, and then, like, can I use pigeon? So, like, he did some funny things, and then, like, it seemed to look like, say, Jacob, no. You get, it probably thinks say Jacob, no. So, but then, towards the end, when Jacob became the, like, blessing children, like, you know, Jacob usually took the firstborn thing from him, and then passed it down to Joseph, and then blessed Joseph's sons, which were literally his grandchildren. And then when I paid attention to that thing, I realized, oh, more some things they look like a normal thing, but no be normal thing. You get, like, it be following father, wife, and then like that, and then so that's what it thing be. But then, so you know, literally for Nigeria now, if Jacob say you know be my firstborn again, I don't normally for say God forbid. This is like play. Something the way look like saying a play. But it became serious that even in the generation now of the children of Israel, there's no even tribe of Reuben. In short, they removed him from his firstborn inheritance. You get. So when I listened to that verse, I realized that I should not do with anything that has to do with my place in life. Because as easy as things may get, things are a lot spiritual than we think. So ever since then, I just learned from that story of Reuben and even Esau and Jacob. You know, it's like, give me your birthright. Like birthright. When they talk about food now, and they're hungry, and they talk about birthright. You get. And then something like joke, oh yeah, take them, give me food. And that was it. So I think that verse, 1 Chronicles chapter 5, verse 1, speaking about Reuben. If you read Bible character. Well, God, it was Peter. You know, Peter. Then I used to, someone asked me, who would you want to meet when you get to heaven first? I used to say like Jonah. You know, Jonah used to, I was like, God sent you, you know, agree. But then Peter is the turn-up guy. You get, Peter is the turn-up guy. And most of I see myself like Peter sometimes, you know. Peter is the turn-up guy. When Jesus said, Peter, before you deny me 3 times, Peter, lie, I did for you. Like, Baba, I did for you. You get, when they came, and Peter was one of the first persons that stood to defend Jesus when they came for the betrayal. He just removed sword and cut off somebody's ear. You get, in his mind, he don't even think maybe Jesus will still heal the person, nothing concern now, or maybe if he go jail with Jesus. But at that point, come in head. He just reach out to turn up for his guy, and that is me. Once my guy did, I did turn up. Like, Alpha, I want to do this event, I did. Want to do this, I did. Make we just turn up. And then even when he denied Jesus, I think he was the most disappointed. Because if he's a guy or more, now me they always turn up, or me be the turn up guy, and see me I don't go fall in hand. He cried. And then, thank God he didn't go the way of Judas. He still repented, and then today is the foundation of the church. And I remember one time when Jesus died, and then he resurrected. Before I appeared to them, Peter was the first one, I want to go catch fish. And then the guys followed him, and then he went. But immediately Jesus appeared again and said, have you guys caught any fish? And then they didn't, they said no. And then he said, cast your net to the other side. And then they cast it, and then they caught. And somebody said, this voice is like the voice of, when Peter hears like the voice of, like immediately he started to run from the water, come out. Like, he was always the turn-up guy. And I just loved him for that person. Well, I think the first thing I would say is first balance it too. Papa, like, you need money. See, look for money. Have money. Have money that you'll be able to want to invest in yourself. Having talent is not just enough. You need money to push talent. So I tell you, first of all, find yourself. Find who you are. Find your self-worth. Find your value in God. find yourself in God first. When you find yourself in God, God gives you your sound. You know yourself, you know your sound, you know what you should be called for. You know whether you should be a worship leader, or you should be an amapiano or an Afro artist, or you know you should be a rap artist, or you should be a poet or a storyteller. When you found yourself in God, you've found purpose. So when you found purpose, then you now have the passion, which is the fuel to drive your purpose. So when you have your passion, then you have money to feed your passion. You look for money. That's why I'm advising people now to get a skill, learn a trade. As an artist, learn a trade. You go suffer. Because nobody gives you money now. The best people can do that is stream your music or stream your art. And how many streams do you have to gather before you get money to do another section or another studio thing? So have a trade, make money, and then use money to fuel your passion. Invest in yourself, because people will not invest in you because you have a vision. People will invest in you when they see where your vision is going to. You get? Most people identify with success as little as it is. The other people say, now when this guy blew his head, they know him. Yes. They've known him since, but they didn't see the vision. They didn't see where he was going to. So when they see where you're going to, people start to invest. They're like, if I invest 100 million in this guy, in the next couple of years, I could make $1 billion. That is the whole thing. So as a young person coming up, the balance you need first is yourself, your God, money. Before the quality of your art too. The quality of your art. Although Nigeria is a setting of where the whole art industry has been influenced and has become biased. Somebody might not even have good talent, but because there's money for promotion, of course, promoters will take the money and promote, and then you keep seeing these faces all over and over again. Stop making enemies before you blow, because you will never get to blow. Pay respect to the people who have been there before you, because character is something that is very important. So good character. But all these things boils down to if you found yourself in God. Because when you find yourself in God, then you cannot have bad character. So, like that. This is a very important question. Because I think many people will start with, they don't give up. You get, it's not easy. Because to stay consistent, you need new challenges. You need to be ready to diversify. You get? You need to be ready to diversify. You need to be ready to push yourself to try new things. You get? When I started poetry, most of the guys I met there were just doing English poetry. Some people try to do outside. But I realized there's a vibe to pidgin. Let's switch to pidgin. So I switched to pidgin. It became a niche for me. And then since then, most people are like, if you do English poetry, I don't even enjoy it. Please just do pidgin. So I get to do pidgin poetry, and pidgin poetry became a brand. So you see, through the years, consistency has helped me, and then knowing what I came into the industry for. You know, some people came in because they thought there was money in it. So when they didn't get money in the first 2-3 years, they left. You get? I came in because I loved God. I loved God from the bottom of my heart, and then this gospel is a commission. God gave us a great commission to take the gospel to the ends of the earth. So I just realized that for me, the joy I get is whenever I stand to minister to people. That is the joy I get. When I stand before these faces, I see the hope I'm giving to them. I see the message I'm passing to them. I see them receiving this gospel. That's what has kept me. So no matter how small the gathering is, like, please, we have this youth event, we have this thing, we have just come out, like, yes, I'm coming. That is it for me, and that is what has kept me through the years. And then God, prayers. I don't play with prayers. Anytime I speak with my senior man, Godfrey, guy, like, Sparrow, they pray. Like, yes. Prayers is what it has kept, because I always pray to God. I say, God, I'm doing this for you, so don't ever make me feel non-relevant or irrelevant. And God has kept to his word, and also trying to keep my own part of the bargain, to stay truthful to God and the course which I decided to take into the art. Because I started this whole art, I didn't even think there was money inside. I didn't think. I just wanted to do it. And then here we are today. Oh, well. Those people looking up to me. Oh, I pray say when I neck to go pay una. Because I I just want to tell them to just hold on tight. Find yourself. You know, when people say I want to be like you, want to do, don't be like me, be yourself, and then push. You can just learn from me and then move, create your own brand, do your thing. Just do you, and then look up to God. God is the bigger picture, because whatever we're doing now with our art, we're just trying to paint on a canvas, but God is the bigger picture. So just fix your eyes on Jesus, because I am imperfect. I'm as imperfect as you are. So if you don't fix your gaze on me, fix it on God, on Jesus. I think that's the only place you'll not get to see flaws. Because if you're looking at me, you see flaws definitely. And then if you're not smart, if your eyes are not on God, you're going to make the same mistakes I've made. So yes, I'm imperfect, I've made mistakes. So to those looking up to me, I'm trying my best not to let you all down, but keep your eyes on Jesus. He's the bigger picture. And then please, whenever you feel you need anything, you just reach out to me. As long as it's not money, just reach out to me. Whenever you need anything, I'm always here to help out whoever is young and still upcoming. We're all upcoming, so let's just help each other grow. I'm always out. I'm available for collaborations. Just reach out. Yeah, to my family. They're not my fans, they're my family. I love you all. CFA Kaduna, my people in Kafanchan, Kafanchan campus, CASA students, College of Nursing students, Throne Room Trust Ministries. I love you all. Shout out to my pastor, Pastor Bay. Shout out to Godfrey Guy. Shout out to everybody who has been holding down for the gospel scene. Shout out to Policy. Policy has been Policy has been 1G like that, you know. Started as a graphic designer then. I think, yeah, graphic designer, then a blogger, then look at where we are now. Consistency through the years. Shout out to Policy. Shout out to every Christian creative. Shout out to Uncle Spokesman, the granddaddy who has been holding it down for Kaduna creatives in the gospel scene. Shout out to him, and then shout out to everybody who has taken time to listen to me, who has streamed my art, who has just listened to me, who has watched me, who has recommended me to somebody. I might not know you all, but shout out to you all. I love you, and I still remain Sparrow Talkz, and I'll still keep dishing out good and quality stuff. By the grace of God, we just meet at the top. Yeah, so one more thing, just keep watching Gospel Entertainment Network. Like, comment, and share to your friends, because you keep seeing a lot of good content from this place.